Hi Scorpio, welcome. This is your reading for the month of April 2026. So let's jump right in and see what messages we have for you. Universe, what does Scorpio need to know? What is Scorpio ready to know for April 2026? Alright, Scorpio. We have the Eight of Wands at the heart of the reading. Crossing this, we have the Page of Cups. In your focus, we have the Fool. In your distant past, we have the Queen of Cups. In your recent past, we have the Six of Coins. In your immediate influence, we have the Magician. Wow. How you see yourself is the Nine of Coins. What you may not be seeing is the Seven of Cups. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Cups, and in your potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups. Alright, Scorpio, let's start your reading. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords underneath the deck. So there could be, in general, there could be some anxiety, Scorpio, and understandably so, because you are heading towards something completely new. With the Fool in your focus, on the surface, it looks like you are moving full force towards a new chapter. And with the Magician in your immediate influence, it's not like you're just ready for something new. With the Magician, you know exactly what you want, and you have the knowledge about how to get it done, how to get things done, how to make your dreams into a reality. And having this knowledge is working as your power. So Scorpio, let's clarify this section. Let's look at the Eight of Cups in your heart. The Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Wands for Scorpio in the heart of the reading? We have the Knight of Wands. So this is movement, very fast movement. We have a lot of fire energy here. Eight of Wands is Mercury and Sagittarius. This is also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So Scorpio, you could be actually moving somewhere. You could be changing residence. You could be moving for work, or because you want to start a new cycle. If you're not literally physically moving, then you're definitely energetically moving towards a new chapter in your life. You're ready to, with the Fool in your focus, this is an openness to new experiences, and perhaps your energy is moving in that direction. So let's look at the Page of Cups and why it's crossing this energy of movement. Why is the Page of Cups crossing the Eight of Wands for Scorpio? We have the Seven of Swords. So Scorpio, there is an offer that you are going to get, a message, but the message from your spirit angels and guides is to not take this message at face value, because this is in the position of what is crossing you, and you are actually headed towards a beautiful energy with the Fool and the Magician in your immediate influence. So there is, with the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords, there could be, it's not going to be a big, it's not a big thing, but there could be like a small message or a small gesture from someone who might appear like they have something nice to offer you. Like, this could be someone calling you on a date, or it's just a message with an invitation. It's an invitation. Could be a small invitation or a message, but the message that I'm getting from your spirit angels and guides is that Scorpio, stay focused on this, because with the Seven of Swords here, this person, whoever this and whatever this energy is that is crossing you while you're moving towards your new chapter, cannot be trusted. Let's look at the Fool in your focus. What's the Fool for Scorpio? This could be a part of why this Nine of Swords is your overall energy, because like someone might just create unnecessary anxiety for you should you give it attention. Let's look at the Fool for you in your focus. Oops, the Two of Wands flipped out. So this is I am not seeing any romantic indications so far, Scorpio, honestly, other than this Page of Cups, which could be something romantic. Not necessarily, it could be even a child, a younger energy for some of you. But here with the Two of Wands, I'm seeing a partnership. The Chariot underneath, it could involve you having to travel. It could be difficult, a bit of a challenge, but I feel like you're ready to take this on. The Two of Wands is, when we are working with another energy, it doesn't have to be, a specific person. It's the world here. So this could be trade in any form. This could be you providing your services, or this is just you choosing, considering which path is best for you as you move forward. But one thing is sure for Scorpio with the Two of Wands, you're not going to do things like the way you used to, although that was aligned with you at some point, but you're going to do things in a new way. There's a promising future ahead, and I see an openness to do things differently. With the Two of Wands, there is a potential partnership. This could be work. You could be moving for work, or there is another energy definitely involved, if not a person in general, something with the collective. So let's look at your Queen of Cups in the distant past. This was more of a receptive energy as the Queen of Cups. So we have the Hanged Woman. Someone might have left you waiting, Scorpio, in the distant past, where you were with your heart open, with your cup ready to receive a cup of love, give your cup of love, very nurturing, balanced, emotionally open to someone. But unfortunately for that person, and perhaps fortunately for you, you might have come to an understanding that with the Hanged Woman, the message that I'm getting is that you sacrificed something, Scorpio, a part of yourself, because of your emotional maturity. Although you were left hanging. Let's look at the Six of Coins in your recent past. What's the Six of Coins for Scorpio in the recent past? We have the Two of Swords. So the Six of Coins is all about balance. It's about giving freely and receiving freely. And this has been an issue in the past, Scorpio. I am pretty sure that because you are showing up as the Nine of Coins and how you see yourself, so you have been the one who has been giving very generously to situations, to people. This is balancing the books, paying the bills, making sure everything runs smoothly, being generous with your money, giving without expectations, because you are able to receive freely. But with the Two of Swords, you have not been able to receive freely. This was the case in the distant past, where you might have been left hanging. sacrificing a part of yourself to, the Queen of Cups always will choose peace, harmony, uh, for themselves and for the people around them, but it comes at a heavy price. In the recent past, though, this has become more, an everyday issue, because these are minor arcanas where you might be just giving stuff, giving money, helping people, because you are in the Nine of Coins energy. You see yourself as abundant, but somewhere, uh, you know, um, it has not been returned. With the Two of Swords, there's been a block. The other message that I'm getting with the Two of Swords in the recent past is that you yourself, Scorpio, after realizing the imbalance, because the Two of Swords is Moon in Libra, so it is about using our intuition and coming to a balanced decision about something. So you might have realized that something is out of balance, so you might have kind of put a pause to decide what is the best way to handle the situation and the best way to share your resources, time, and energy. Now, let's look at the Magician in your immediate influence. What you're starting a new cycle from the Fool, you're moving to the Magician, very focused. We know what we want. You have a vision board. You know exactly how to make it happen, and you're actively making your dreams come true. No more passive energy. What is a Magician for Scorpio in the immediate influence? We have the Seven of Coins. You're playing the long game now, Scorpio. You're manifesting not for love, not for yes, love runs the world, but your approach is different from being soft, sacrificing, self-sacrificing, and compromising, and understanding, and putting yourself in other people's shoes. You are actively focusing on your long-term goals, stuff that will pay off. The Six of Coins that is there in the recent past with this block that is there, that has been there. You are removing the block. You are actively doing things to remove financial blockages in your life. And somehow, Scorpio, this is connected to you moving either physically or energetically. So this is the timeline shared. Now let's look at the Nine of Coins, which is how you see yourself. You're very assured, self-assured, very abundant, very chill, and just self-sufficient, Scorpio. You're doing really well on your own. You have everything you need and more. What's the Nine of Coins for Scorpio? Also, this is perhaps because you're drawing firm boundaries. Not everyone is welcome in you're blessed. The thing is, Scorpio, you're blessed. You are receiving blessings now, but everyone is not welcome and not deserving to share these blessings with you. Excellent. Rightly so. Let's look at the Seven of Cups in your hidden energy, what you're not seeing. So what the Seven of Cups is telling me, Scorpio, is that the Seven of Cups talks about your options. This could be options in love, options in love, relationships, because we have the Ten of Cups in your hopes and fears. So let's clarify the Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups for Scorpio? We have the Nine of Cups. Nice. So Scorpio, you're very aligned about what it is that you want. With the Seven of Cups, especially in the Nine of Coins and the Queen of Swords, and how you see yourself, you're seeing things very clearly. You're emotionally aligned with what you want, as in you're not vibrating in a in a low energy while you're wanting great things to happen. You're emotionally aligned. But with the Seven of Cups here, the message from your spirit angels and guides is that what you may not be seeing is that there is a little more processing of emotions to be done. And when I say processing of emotions, I mean to say that when you imagine a successful future, when you imagine or you hope for a happily ever after, or a shared family with someone, or a shared dynamic with someone, being the happiest you can be, there are elements of and pain fear and pain and past wounds that are mixed in this. So let's say as a child you experienced some difficult situations, or maybe as a young adult you did not experience unconditional love, or there is or something caused us to feel fearful. Like whenever we imagine fear, whenever we imagine success with the Seven of Cups, there will always be an element of sadness, disappointment, or loss. So that needs to be cleared, Scorpio, because it's in the hidden position with the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Cups in your hopes and fears. Also, the other message in the Seven of Cups, with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups that I'm getting, is that there is someone who is daydreaming about you. This person is wishing for you. Now, in your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Cups. So, like I said, because we have the Seven of Cups in what you may not be seeing, if somewhere, Scorpio, there is a fear, will I ever be happy? I need to clear my throat, guys, 1 second. So, with the Seven of Cups here and the Ten of Cups in your hopes and fears, there could be an underlying fear. Will I be happy? Will I have a healthy, emotional family life? Or is there always going to be some weird, some crazy, some element of fear or loss? So you're doing the work, Scorpio. The universe wants you to know that you're right on track. And with the Ten of Cups here in your hopes and fears, you're hoping and fearing the same thing. Now we have good news in your potential outcome, because we have the Knight of Cups, and this is you, Scorpio, completely healed, putting out your vibration, you're doing your processing, you're overcoming any fears that might be attached to relationships, to family life because of past trauma. With the Knight of Cups here, you're ready to accept any invitation of love, a cup of love, or there is someone who is showing up as your ally. So let's see, what is this Knight of Cups in your potential outcome, Scorpio? We have the Eight of Cups. Scorpio, this Knight of Cups, this Page of Cups here is growing to the Knight of Cups in the potential outcome, but I still don't see you entertaining this offer, this invitation. You're still, I feel like, Scorpio, this the Seven of Swords, there's something that you know intuitively that is making you turn your back on this invitation. You do want a happily ever after, but perhaps the person who is offering you, or the offer, the time at which this offer is coming, there is something that is not aligned with you. And you want the 9, not the 8. You want something bigger and better, or something more free of any castles in the air, any wishful thinking. You want to keep it real, I feel like, Scorpio. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Sending you my love and good wishes, and catch you again soon later. Bye.